Yes, there is a Friday Night Lights post-TV show film script.
There is a feature film script written that follows the TV show and Connie, Britton, and Peter Berg, and both game. Unfortunately, Kyle Chandler is not. He thinks the movie is unnecessary. Thus, a new movie of the same title based on the TV show of the same title based on the original movie of the same title based on the book of the same title will likely never happen.
Taylor Kitsch's audition tape was incredibly detailed.
Taylor Kitsch caught casting directors' eyes because, even though he sent his audition tape from Canada, he went through all of the trouble to find Lone Star beer cans to hold in his tape.
There was a reason all of the sets on the show looked so real.
The show didn't use artificially constructed sets. Most everything was filmed in and around Austin, TX. The pilot was filmed at Pflugerville, Texas High School, and all subsequent football scenes were filmed at Del Val High School. The houses they shot in were all rented, not built.
Whoops.
Matt Lauria was a track star in high school and constantly bragged about his abilities leading up to his first day of shooting. But karma caught up with him on the first take, when he face-planted, unfamiliar with running on AstroTurf.
Jason Street and Landry Clarke never shared the screen.
Despite being close friends in real life, Jesse Plemons, Landry Clarke, and Scott Porter, Jason Street, never once had a scene together in 4 years on the same series. The closest they came was both attending the Crucifixorious concert.
There were many Gracie Taylors.
Gracie Bell Taylor was played by not one, not two, but 3 sisters, triplets Kaylin, Madeline, and Jocelyn Landry.
The show almost had a very different Tyra Collette.
The role was outright offered to none other than Lindsay Lohan. She turned it down, thankfully. Can you imagine how different the show would have been? Tyra was also offered to Shameless's Emmy Rossum, who turned it down for fear of being typecast as the good girl. Source: Up Rocks.
Minka Kelly originally read for a different role.
Minka Kelly Lila Garrity originally read for the role of Tyra, which eventually went to Adrian Palicki. But writer/exec producer/director Peter Berg decided she would be a better fit as the sweet Lila.
If Kyle Chandler and Connie Britton's chemistry seemed almost too real, it's because it was.
At the outset of filming, Kyle Chandler and Connie Britton decided to drive from LA to Austin together. This immediately worried producer Peter Berg. Connie and Kyle developed a very flirtatious, precocious relationship right off the bat. And Kyle, of course, is married. I was convinced they would be having some torrid affair by the time they reached Santa Fe, and Kyle's marriage would be over by the time they got to Austin. I was wrong about that, thank God.
Taylor Kitsch stole a prop.
Taylor Kitsch Tim Riggins was supposed to turn in his prop state championship ring when filming Wrapped. But what better souvenir for your years on a show than that? He tucked it into his shirt and took it home with him.
The actor who was best at football might surprise you.
Jesse Plemons, who played Landry Clarke, was the best football player on set. Despite the fact that he wasn't even on the team for the first 2 seasons and appeared to be terrible at the sport when he was on the field. It apparently takes great skill to fake it so well.
Friday Night Lights was the first show based on Bissinger's book.
Friday Night Lights was the first TV show based on Bissinger's book of the same name. Back in the 90s, BC wasn't able to option the book as Peter Berg and Brian Grazer already had the rights for the movie. Instead, they decided to do a series inspired by the book. The show, Against the Grain, only lasted one season, airing in 1993. It featured Ben Affleck at the QB position.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.